What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and we are back with some big news for Esports Boxing Club, the brand new boxing game that is hopefully dropping early access around April by Steel City Interactive. Now, most of the information comes from the Esports Boxing Club Twitter page, but Steel City Interactive themselves have actually dropped a huge tweet and information. I'll pop it right here on screen quickly, and I'm going to be reading it to you guys. Some big news here. So they start with Esports Boxing fans. Esports Boxing Club's fans, sorry. Here's our February development update, which already, I just want to say, big props to them for keeping us updated month to month. Including major news that has taken the game to the highest levels in boxing. They've got 6 points they've made here. They've got combat mechanics update, 6 legends announcement plan, Cleto Rays, which is what I said the gloves would be. I fucking knew it, and I said that is the best brand they could get. Sorry guys, just looking at something on my computer. That is the best brand they could get. Rival Boxing Gear is another great brand they could get. World Champion Structure, which I assume is the online, and the second trailer and launch plans. Then they write 2 giant posts right next to one another, 2 photos they've written, 2 pages. I'll put the first one up on screen here, which has got the points: gameplay update, roster update, character creator feedback, brands and partnership. And then we've got the second image, which is WBC championships, launch plans, gameplay trailer, and then finally the community. So obviously I will be keeping you guys updated every single time they update something, so make sure you guys subscribe if you're excited for this game, and don't forget to leave a like on this one. So let's start with this first one. Feel free to go onto their Twitter and read it for yourself if you don't want to hear me read it. Just make sure you leave a like before you leave the video, guys. So this was literally uploaded and written today. So it says, hello fight fans, and this one is gameplay update. It says, over the last 2 months we've been upgrading the combat system in Esports Boxing Club, as we mentioned in our December statement. This was an area that was being worked on due to the high standard expectations we have for the Esports Boxing Club. We are delighted to announce the new system has been implemented. This was a major milestone for us. Simply put, the flow of combat needed to match our revolutionary footwork system. So a lot of you guys were worried about the punches having no oomph. I told everyone, I think I replied to like 50 comments saying it's just the footwork trailer. Don't look at the punches. Don't look at the head movement. Don't look at anything else. It's just the footwork. And now they're saying they've implemented the combat to fit the footwork system, which is fantastic. Next up, we have a roster update. Then it says here, ESBC already features the largest roster ever assembled in a licensed boxing game, which is true. However, we are continually adding to our pipeline, and as boxing fans, we want the biggest and best fighters out there. With this in mind, we are incredibly excited to confirm that we have signed some of the biggest stars currently in the sport. Announcements to be made in the coming months. That's not all. We'll be announcing 6 legends that will feature in Esports Boxing Club starting from Thursday the 18th of February at 8 PM UK or 3 PM ET. We'll be announcing 1 per day across social media, so stay tuned. I will be making a video on each one of them, guys. I know that is 6 videos across 6 days, but that is just something you guys are going to have to deal with. I'm not going to wait till the end of the 6th day to make it a video on all of them. I'll be making it on each one. I'll just be titling it the day and the legend. Next up, we have character creator feedback. Once again, we are blown away by the amazing response we got from you, the community. We would like to reiterate that everything being shown so far isn't final. So aspects like hair, beard, tattoos, and other items are in our plans for our full version 1.0 release. And finally, on this first page, they say brands and partnerships. In addition to the major license we already have, we're delighted to announce new partnerships with Cleto Rays and Rival Boxing Gear to feature in Esports Boxing Club, which I'm fucking psyched. We are truly committed to bringing the most authentic boxing experience, which is why we are not stopping there. We're excited to announce our partnership with BoxRec. The implementation of BoxRec will bring us closer to achieving our goal of creating the most realistic box game ever. They are the guys that do the records. So literally every single boxer you could ever imagine is on BoxRec, from Logan Paul and KSI to Floyd Mayweather, Julio Chavez Jr., everyone is on there, guys. Then they say, yet again, that's not all. We are now in talks with the biggest boxing organisations and management companies in the world. Whilst we can't go into detail at this stage, we are confident they will truly enhance the experience of being involved in the mega fights with Esports Boxing Club and enhancing the authenticity of the fight game. Well, that could be huge. That might very well be things like UFC to get the likes of Conor McGregor mega fights. Unfortunately, that could also lead to talks of KSI Logan Paul, which I hope not. Jake Paul, I really hope not. But that could be talks of UFC MMA fighters that have come over to boxing, like Conor McGregor. That could be something like that. Or it could just be, you know, Matchroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn helping out even more with some big fighters. And then we've got the second page that I'll put up on screen here again really quickly, that starts with WBC championships. They say, we are in the process of creating a worldwide structure with with boxing federations to create regional championships with one final televised championships tournament taking place. The winners will be walking away with a physical Esports Boxing Club WBC World Title Belt. What the fuck, bro? That's insane. They then go on to say launch plans. To many of the fans who have been following us from day one, we already know how the studio and Esports Boxing Club has grown over the last 9 months. With each major deal, fighter, and brand that comes with the Esports Boxing Club, it continually increases the size, scope, and expectations of the video game. We are committed to launching into early access on Steam in the coming months, and will be providing a launch window in our March update. Fantastic, so next month. They then say for gameplay trailer, after the incredible reception of the Alpha Movement trailer launched in November, we realise this increased the anticipation of our next trailer massively. Now that we have upgraded our combat mechanics, we will be launching our gameplay trailer soon, but also when it's ready. That makes sense. Don't push it out before it's not ready. Yep, fair play, I respect them for that. Then we've got a final big paragraph here that just says the community, which is people like me and you. They say here, finally, like all highly anticipated games, we realise the hype and speculation can take over the original goal of the studio. And with this being a boxing game, it's safe to say after a decade-long wait for a fully licensed boxing title, we can understand the frustration and urgency behind some of you wanting us to release ESBC immediately. Before they carry on, I'm just going to say, remember, you guys wanted games rushed. We get when you get games rushed, you get games like UFC 4, you get games like Cyberpunk, games that have issues for 90% of players with a small amount only enjoying the game. Just remember that, guys. Please note that we won't rush into the release, and whilst the majority understand this, to the few who are frustrated at there not being a boxing game, we've got your backs. But just know that it's not Still City Interactive doing that. There hasn't been a licensed boxing game in a decade. We're doing this for the love of the sport, which they have mentioned before. They just love boxing. Having said that, we'd like to thank you, the community, for your support, whether it's through our Discord or via any social media pages. As a studio, it's humbling to read some of the amazing emails and messages we've received from you. We'd also like to thank the content creators. We truly appreciate the time and effort you put into covering Esports Boxing Club on your channels. As our studio grows, we'll be reaching out to everyone who has contacted us during our journey. So a big thank you to the channels such as Sports Gamer Online, Boxing Fanatico, Martial Mind, Operation Sports, The Coach's Corner, and many others. Whilst we don't always get the time to watch everything, it's appreciated by everyone at the studio. P.S. Don't forget the Legends announcement dropped on the 18th from Still City Interactive Development Team. That is awesome. Well, hopefully, guys, they will be reaching out to me, because I followed them before they had 600 followers, the Still City Interactive. I followed them before there was even an Esports Boxing Club Twitter page. I messaged Still City Interactive back in the day as well, and they said they replied to me as well, so hopefully they'll get in contact with me at some point. That would be really, really cool to see, especially as I have supported even Still City Interactive themselves since they literally created the Twitter page. Since the first image dropped, I've been on board. And hopefully, it would be a real shame if they didn't contact me. I think they'd really lose out personally. Not being an arrogant arsehole. I just think that I could really offer some great advice to the game. And, you know, be someone who plays it a lot and fights in real life. I feel like that could be something that I could offer. While there are lots of people that do martial arts and stuff, I do boxing. And that's one of the sports that I just fucking love. And that's pretty much it for the update, guys. So I hope this was... I hope you understood it. I hope it all made sense. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm super excited. Get me hype. Get ready for the next 6 days of videos on this game. We'll talk about Legends. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.